Newport Academy was actually inspired by my own personal story. So I battled depression, anxiety, self-harm, and substance abuse in my teenage years and young adulthood. And looking from the outside, there was really no glaring reason on why I should have. But when you look under the inside, my family system was slightly dysfunctional. I grew up in a high-pressure, high-stress environment of private schools and competition and athletics, and most of my self-esteem my whole life came out of performance, and that was in grades, academics and athletics. If I performed, then I got praise, right? As opposed to just being who I was, and that was enough. And I see that so much today with our society, with our kids. There's so much pressure on them to perform in so many ways, and not just be kids and play and do it for love and for fun. And so when I finally found recovery myself at the age of 24, I had been through a handful of treatment facilities already that were good, but not good enough, and could be so much better. And so I set out on a multi-year path of kind of doing research and talking to experts, and gathered a few people that had been around for a really long time that shared similar viewpoints of mine as far as creating a very holistic, very integrated treatment model for teenagers and their families. Because when you're treating teenagers, you can't ignore the family because they're very much part of the same system. And so in 2008, we started Newport Academy, and by we, I mean myself and a few doctors started Newport Academy in Southern California. A couple years later, that expanded to Western Connecticut, and now we have 4 residential facilities on either coasts, and we have 3 outpatient facilities and 3 private high schools for kids that are in recovery from mental health issues, and those are in Newport Beach, Darien, Connecticut, and Midtown Manhattan.